Ukrainian forces have conducted a significant long-range operation targeting Russia's Trans-Siberian Railway in the Khabarovsk region, successfully damaging a critical section of the track and disrupting military logistics. Ukraine's Defense Intelligence Service claimed responsibility for the remote detonated explosion that struck a military train approached, causing extensive damage to the railway and halting traffic on this vital supply route. The operation, conducted over 6,000 kilometers inside Russian territory, specifically aimed to block the transportation of North Korean-made weapons and ammunition to the front line. Ukrainian intelligence officials stated that North Korea has supplied Russia with approximately 6.4 million artillery shells since the invasion began, though recent shipments have decreased by less than half compared to last year due to depletion of North Korea's internal inventory. The attack demonstrates Ukraine's capability to strike deep within Russian territory and target essential infrastructure supporting Moscow's war efforts. In a coordinated escalation of attacks on Russian strategic assets, Ukrainian forces struck the Black Sea port of Novorossiysk the following day using Neptune cruise missile and various attack drones. The operation destroyed 4 S-400 air defense launcher and 2 radar systems while significantly damaging the Shahed oil terminal, Russia's largest oil transshipment hub. The security service of Ukraine emphasized that these strikes systematically degrade Russia's air defense network and create gaps for future Ukrainian operations. The attack on oil infrastructure temporarily suspended approximately 2% of global maritime crude shipments, highlighting the broader economic impact of Ukraine's counteroffensive strategy. These operations represent Ukraine's shifting focus toward targeting Russian military logistics and energy infrastructure, while Moscow concentrates on attacking Ukraine's power grid ahead of winter. The military cooperation between Russia and North Korea has expanded beyond weapon supplies to include labor deployment, with Ukraine's intelligence service reporting plans for 12,000 North Korean workers to arrive at Russian drone factories by year's end. These workers are expected to be deployed to the Alabuga Special Economic Zone in Tatarstan, where Russia mass-produce Shahed-type drones based on Iranian technology. Ukrainian officials stated that North Korean workers would receive approximately $2.50 per hour for a 12-hour workday, characterizing the arrangement as exploitation that supports Russia's war machine. The intelligence assessment also noted that North Korean engineers are being deployed to support mine clearance operations in Kursk, building on earlier report of North Korean sappers working alongside Russian engineering troops in border regions. France has committed to substantially increasing military support to Ukraine, with President Emmanuel Macron announcing plans to supply 100 Rafale fighter jets over the next 10 years during President Volodymyr Zelensky's visit to Paris. The agreement includes provisions for local joint production of drones, drone interceptors, and guided bombs, along with deployment of France's new SAMP-T air defense systems on Ukrainian territory starting next year. The military assistance package represents a long-term commitment to Ukraine's defense modernization, despite ongoing corruption concerns within Ukraine's government structures. President Macron emphasized continued support for rebuilding Ukraine's military capabilities, while noting the challenge of Ukraine's European Union membership aspirations. The announcement comes as Russian forces maintain pressure across multiple front lines, particularly near Pokrovsk, where Ukrainian attempts to relieve reportedly unencircled units have faced strong resistance and significant losses according to Russian battlefield assessment. If you have made it this far, congratulations, you have unlocked the truth. I want to ask you a quick question though. Given Ukraine's successful strikes on Russia's most critical infrastructure, including the Trans-Siberian Railway and Novorossiysk oil terminal, do you believe these operations represent a turning point in the conflict or merely temporary setback for Russian military logistics, and why? Join the debate. We want to hear your insightful opinion on where this is all heading in our community. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.